Hello, hello, and welcome to Saint-Pierre's Very Handy Guide to Very Handy Saints. Saints who might just be able to help you with just about anything and everything. And the first saint in my list is a saint who will come in extremely handy these days. I'm talking about the patron saint of the internet. Because yes, there is a saint whose field of expertise is the internet, and his name is Saint Isidore of Seville. And he's not just the patron saint of the internet, but also, not surprisingly, the patron saint of computer scientists, computer engineers, computer technicians, computer users, and that's you, and school children. So let's get to know Saint Isidore. Well, he was born in 560 in Cartagena in Spain and died in 636. Now, talking about being born into a good family, well, Saint Isidore had 3 siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister, and they were all saints.
Epic!
I mean, well, some families just get it right, don't they?
That's right.
Saint Isidore was a proper scholar. He's even been called the last scholar of the ancient world, but personally I have to give it to him. I mean, being an ancient scholar, keeping up with modern times, being an expert on the internet, well, that's pretty impressive. Now, this is an interesting fact. You are using Saint Isidore every single day, because this man invented the comma, the full stop and the colon. For over 30 years, Saint Isidore was the Archbishop of Seville. But his fame came after his death with his encyclopedia, because he'd written an encyclopedia with extracts of books from classical antiquity. And these books would have been all lost if it hadn't been for his work. So thank you for that, Isidore. Now here's a fact I really like myself. Saint Isidore was the man to introduce Aristotle to his countrymen, and he did this long before the Arabs even started reading about them. And I'm such a great fan of the Greek philosophers, so anyone who spreads the word about Aristotle or Plato or Socrates, well, they are going to be in my good books.
I love you.
There's a lot of information out there about St. Isidore. He's one of the saints that we do know quite a bit about. So I'm throwing in one last fact, and that's the fact that he's been honoured with his own island. And that island is not surprisingly called St. Isidore Island, and it's in Antarctica. Now, personally, I would not feel honoured if I was given an island in Antarctica. I mean, I would have taken it as a hint that, just get as far from us as you can possibly go, and I would definitely feel left out in the cold, frozen out. Sorry, just had to do that one. So, now that you know a little bit about St. Isidore, maybe next time your broadband connection is faulty or you're having a problem on the internet, maybe just contact Saint Isidore.
Bring it!
That's it from me, Saint-Pierre. I'll be back with more handy saints to help you in your everyday life. And if you've liked this, then do as I'm sure Saint Isidore would have done. Spread it to the world. In the meantime, have a very saintly day. Bye-bye from me, Saint-Pierre.